So, good morning, Monday morning again. Okay, and we have today again an exciting topic that I absolutely love to talk about. Specifically also when I do my one-on-one consultations. I thought that would be also nice to share that with you. Let me see. I need to share that on to my Facebook page again. Please do me a favor. I see that there is already somebody in Zoom. Just confirm that you can hear and see me. And okay. Oh, it looks like it's working here. Okay, so what are we talking today about is I want to share with you a couple of things regarding your belief systems and what you think, and that these parts are absolutely important for you to be able then to really become successful. I just want to see that the sound is working here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, always funny to hear your own voice. Okay, great. So that is working. We are on the Facebook page. We are also on Zoom. Let me see. Yes, there are some people on Zoom. Great. Okay, so your belief system, what you think about yourself is part and determine, no, it's not part of your success, it's a big part of your success. Okay, so and most people are sabotaging themselves and they think about themselves, I'm not worth it, I can't do that, I don't have the expertise, or what is also, I think, a common belief all over the world, I also know that from Germany, is that money is the root of all evil, or money is not good, and you shouldn't be greedy, and all these things. Okay, so I thought what I want to do today is just breaking down what is money. As an economist, so I had all these, also the history about how money developed, and money was a tool to be able to exchange services or products. Okay, so if you think about, we have now a world, we have only 3 different products. Let's say we have eggs, we have bread, and we have milk. Okay, so and now one person is the expert and knows exactly how to make sure that their chickens are happy and that they lay lots of eggs. The other person is a great baker, and the third person is an experienced dairy farmer. Okay, so his cows are all happy and supply this small little economy with lots of milk. So what happens is now is usually it's easy. You have the eggs, you go to the dairy farmer, you say, give me a liter of milk, I give you 3 eggs or 5 eggs. So they negotiate and they will figure out what they think is equal value. Okay, so now we have a problem, because maybe the person who has produces the eggs would like to have some milk, but the person who has offers the milk wants to have some bread. So what does this poor egg farmer now needs to do? It needs to go to the bakery, exchange the eggs against the bread, and then go with the bread to the dairy farmer, you see? And now, because our economy, or even the economies a couple of 100 years ago, was had more products than only 3 products. And there were also lots of services. So to make it easier, they needed to have some form of money to be able to say, okay, so I'm giving you here the eggs, you give me now the 10 Rand for it. And with this 10 Rand, this piece of paper is accepted in our economy. And if I go to the baker, I will get my bread with it. So money itself is just printed paper. Yeah, so there is nothing with evil or bad or anything. It is just a tool to be able to make an economy work and grow and make all our lives easier. What you see is, so if you say, I don't have enough money, it's not about that you need the printed paper. What you need to think about is, what can you do for your community, your economy, or your country, doesn't matter which level you see that, so that you add value, so that you are able, for this value, what you're adding, get some money. Yeah. So your challenge is just to go out there and think about, okay, what am I good at? What are my skills? And what is also required in my community, so that I then can earn some money and then use this money wisely and invest. Yeah, not just spend it on nonsense things. You see me smile. My 18-year-old stepson had some access to a bank account with a little bit of money. And it was his first time. What did he do? He swiped and swiped and swiped and swiped and spent lots of money in 5 weeks. He was not aware of it because all these small little amounts just went from his account because he didn't have it physically. So he was not even aware of that he spent so much money. We are dealing with it. He needs to pay it back. He said he wants to pay it back. That's okay. But that's also something what you need to learn is number 1 is to learn how to create money. Okay. And number 2 is then how to invest money in your business, because we're talking about entrepreneurship. And later on also, if you grow your business, then you'll start keeping it, investing it wisely so that money can grow on its own without your input. It's just that's not correct. It's not without your input. They always talk about, this passive income and this. That's not true. You need to be wise. Okay, so you put some thoughts into it. What do you want to do with your investment? But that's not what we are talking about at the moment. Yeah, so you need to be able to create money. Number 1 is specifically if you want to start, you have a big dream, you can't get there at the moment. So your mindset must be, this is what I want to do. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Yeah, that means if you need a business plan, if you need some collateral, if you need agreements with potential customers, your job is to go out there and get these things done. Yeah, will there be some hurdles? Yes. This is something what I'm seeing at the moment with my lovely stepdaughter. Whenever she had some great ideas and whenever there was a hurdle and she needed to put more effort into it, she said, okay, obviously it means that's not for me. So I talked a couple of times to her and I said, no, it means you are tested. Are you really serious? Do you really want to do that? Find ways around it and solutions. And the more you're learning in the beginning stage before you want to set up your business to handle hurdles, the more you're preparing yourself also for running a business. Yeah. There will be lots of hurdles. Does it later on feel like big hurdles? No, you're used to it. You're used to making decisions. You get all the information. You say, okay, this is what I see here at the moment. Okay, what's the best way to overcome it? Okay, let's do it like this. Will you make mistakes? Yes, of course. But you will also make lots of things right. Yeah. So if you don't make decisions, then you are stuck where you are. You are not going forward. So your mind needs to be, you need to train yourself that there are hurdles out there, that you need to overcome them. Don't give up easily and see. And if one door is really closing and you say there's no way through it, then you find ways around it. Or you see, okay, this is obviously not working. Let me have a look. There's my goal, where I can go around it. Maybe another door opens and will also get me to this specific goal. Yeah. Yes, I wanted really to share that with you because I know that we are also talking on a daily basis on our phone, the whole team, with lots of entrepreneurs. They are really, really starting. They don't even know where to start. And starting a business is like a big puzzle. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter where you start. Start somewhere. Start where you think it's the easiest for you, would be one tip. But the other thing is also things what you should do quickly in the beginning is figuring out if there's a viable business. If you don't know how to do that, we are more than happy to help you with that. Find if there's a market for your product. Yeah, there's so many ideas, great business ideas out there. Everybody says, yes, this is what people need. And if I see that, I agree, people need that. But between need and willing to pay for it, there's a little gap. Yeah. So, and sometimes it has something to do how you present your product so that people are then willing to pay for it. And sometimes there are products out there or services absolutely great, definitely needed, but nobody is willing to pay for it. And the beauty is if you are a startup, you can position yourself and decide what you really want to do. So find something what's easy for you, where you can earn quick money with it and easy money with it. Don't go the difficult way. If you have a great idea and you think this is really what I love to do, that's great. Setting up one business doesn't mean this is now the business for the rest of your life. Setting up one business means that's the ground, and now you can grow and either you sell existing business or you set it up so that it runs on its own, and then you have time and money and also a little bit more experience about the commercial part of a business, and you can do really your dream business. Yeah. Still, yes, make sure you have the expertise. Remember the story with these three products? You're only able to earn money and to exchange with other people if you really offer high value. Yeah. So you need to be experienced in whatever you are doing. And I hear that lots of times, oh no, I don't even know, and either way I can't do anything, or I'm having too many different things. You just need to be this much ahead of most people, yeah? And because you are growing also in your own business, so you will also grow. And then you have competitors, and they will also come underneath you, and they will also grow with you. So you always need to make sure that you grow then your business further. That's your mindset you need to have. Think about how you can add value to your community, your economy, your country, your, yes, however, whatever is what you can grasp. Yeah. Okay, so I think I talked enough this morning. I hope that was a little bit the word for the Monday this week. But I felt really that was important that don't give up, go for it, be willing to do whatever you can, find something where you add value for others, to others, so that in this, then people are willing to pay for your product or services. Okay, let me quickly see if there are any questions here on Zoom. If you have some questions, you can just scroll a little bit down. There's a chat. You can ask me a question. I will go to Facebook and see if there is something. There are some questions. Okay, Jennifer, Zoom, Kigozi, everybody watched. Great. Okay, but there are no questions. Yeah. Make sure you are adding value to society, community. Then you will be successful, I promise you. Okay. I wish you all absolutely successful week. So we have lots of business plans to do and send out today already 2 or 3 applications we just finished off. So yes, let's see how we can make a difference in this world. Take care. Bye-bye.